there guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now I've just been to the gym, so I'm looking a little bit red and sweaty, but also a little bit pale, so I'm not really sure what's going on with my face. But yeah, not looking my best, but that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is actually, as you'll see by the title down below, to talk about Slimming World. My family and I have recently gone on a health kick, and if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, I'll put a link down below, you will know that I posted a few weeks ago saying about the fact that I was unhappy with the way that I looked. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it now, but basically, in short, I have had a lot of changes in my body the last year or so, year to a year and a half, and basically I've just put on a little bit of fat around my stomach. I notice a little bit of my chin as well if I'm sitting in odd positions, and there's a before and after picture on Instagram if you want to go check that out, of how I used to look about a year ago and how I look now. And a lot of people will say to me, oh yeah, you're so thin, it doesn't matter, you don't know fat until you're my weight and all that sort of stuff, which is flattering, yes, great, but also that doesn't matter. It's subjective to what I think, and I think I've put on weight. I know I've put on weight, so I'm not looking to lose a lot because, you know, as people say, I am small, I am petite, but I am looking to lose a little bit more to make myself happy and to get me back to the way that I used to look when I danced and when I didn't have a boyfriend that eats as much food as mine does, which kind of then encourages me to eat a lot as well. So yeah, I'm basically just going on a little bit of a health kick. Mum's wanted to do something like this for a while because she wants to get thinner, get healthier, get fitter, and Dad's joined in as well, which is really great because it means that both of them are, you know, taking a step towards a healthier lifestyle, which is, I think, fantastic. So I'm really, really proud of them as well. So I thought today I would just show you what I eat in a day with Slimming World. I love Slimming World compared to things like Weight Watchers, because Slimming World has so much food that actually you can eat as much of as you want. Stuff like pasta. If you know me, you know how much I love pasta. Pasta is probably one of my favourite foods ever, in any sort of variety. So I love pasta, and you can eat as much pasta as you want, providing you put good things with it. So things like that in Slimming World are great. And then there's a thing called sins. If you have a sin, it's something that basically isn't very good for you. And that could range from things like butter to chocolate to ice cream, the kind of things you'd expect to be quite bad for you. And I can have between 5 and 15 sins a day. So to put that in perspective, a tablespoon of Nutella is 4 sins. It breaks my heart a little bit. But something like a mini meringue, for instance, is only 1 sin. Or a Big Mac, are you ready for this? A Big Mac with meal, so with the fries and side and that sort of stuff. A Big Mac meal is 25 and a half sins. Yeah, I'm not having McDonald's for a while. So yes, here it is. Here is my plan for what I eat throughout the day, and I'll tell you if there's sins and if they're not, but most of the things I'm eating at the moment are actually healthy things, or they're free foods, so they're things I can eat as much of as I want. So here we go. Okay, so for my breakfast, this is quite common for me to have. I'll have 2 Weetabix, and we have 1% milk now in this house, so I will have a little bit of milk with them as well. Now Weetabix for me isn't great without sugar, so I will put a teaspoon of sugar on the Weetabix as well, but that counts as a sin. So 1 teaspoon of sugar, of caster sugar, is 1 sin. So by the time I finish my breakfast, I've already had 1 sin, but if I can have up to 15, I think that's probably acceptable. And actually it just makes it a little bit more bearable to be able to have the Weetabix with the sugar, so I think that's okay. You can also see that I've got a banana there as well. I don't have that on my Weetabix. I know obviously according to the picture and according to other people, it is popular to have fruit on your Weetabix, but I'm quite picky with textures of food, so I don't really like fruit in yoghurt, and I don't really like bits in juice and those sort of things. I'm a bit picky about having banana and Weetabix because it's all very mushy. So I just have the bananas separately afterwards as a kind of dessert to my breakfast, I suppose. So I just finished my lunch a few minutes ago, but I'm now going to show you the ingredients that I used to create my lunch. So I made a salad for my lunch and I used this mixed salad here. Here's some celery and some cherry tomatoes as well. I didn't actually use the celery today because I'm not an overly big fan of celery, but we have it in the fridge in case I did choose to have it someday. This is some cucumber and some spring onions. I prefer spring onions to normal onions, but we have also got normal onions in the pantry, and some beetroot. So I chopped up some of this, put it all in a salad along with this stuff, which is the Healthy Living Tesco Caesar dressing, reduced fat. So basically I usually would have some sort of source of protein as well. So today I had turkey slices or chicken slices, the ones that you get kind of pre-prepared for sandwiches and things like that, which again is a sin. It's not entirely free because it's kind of pre-done, pre-processed, but I had one slice of it, so that's that isn't too bad. I think that's possibly 2 sins. Haven't checked, but it might be 2. So yes, that's what I have in my salad, plus the healthy eating Caesar dressing. It's not quite as good as Cardini's Caesar dressing because that is obviously the best. It's more vinegary, we've decided. But if that's okay with you, then actually the Caesar dressing is perfectly fine. I can't have croutons in it because if I've had a kind of bread-based product like Weetabix earlier in the day, then I can't have another one because then that's too much bread. So couldn't have croutons with it, but that's okay because actually it tasted really good. As a kind of healthy snack after my lunch, I'm going with one of these, which is a pineapple lolly. It's basically just quite a refreshing alternative to an ice lolly. Just looks like this, a bit of pineapple on a stick. So I'm having one of them. It's kind of a sweet treat, I suppose, without being too sugary. And now I'm about to show you what my snack is going to be for the mid-afternoon. So I've just been to Tesco and I bought some Muller Light yogurts. These loose ones on top are vanilla with dark chocolate, and that one is the same. And these ones underneath is 3 vanilla and 3 smooth toffee. Now I've been craving yogurts for the last couple of days, and all we had in the fridge was strawberry ones with the lumps in, which makes me upset because I don't like lumps. So I went out and bought some of these. These are sin-free. It says down here fat-free, 99 kilocalories or less, but these are absolutely 100% sin-free. And I am buzzed about that. So that's going to be my mid-afternoon snack. The other great news about Slimming World is the fact that stuff like Diet Coke and Diet Lemonade and things like that, sugar-free squash, all of them are sin-free. So I'm going to crack open this can of Diet Coke and it's guilt-free, absolute guilt-free, and I love it. Now I can't show you what we're having for dinner tonight because I'm not actually cooking it, I'm teaching, so I actually have no idea what dinner is going to be tonight, but I can show you what we had last night. So Slimming World have lots of recipes online once you've signed up to it. So if you're stuck for any ideas, go online, find a recipe, and they're really great. Iceland also do a really good range of Slimming World frozen meals. And although frozen meals obviously aren't ideal all the time, it's really good when you're in a rush. It's really convenient. Just stick it in the oven or stick it in the microwave and it comes out as a lovely Slimming World meal. So last night we had king prawn laksa noodles. Not something I've ever really heard of before, but a free Malaysian noodle dish with juicy prawns and vegetables in a mildly spiced broth. And actually, we are not a very spicy family at all. We don't really do spice. And it smelt like a Thai green curry, which is obviously a spicy dish. But when we actually started to taste it, it wasn't really spicy at all. It was just full of flavour. And it was really good. And the fact this is free, it was a completely free food. And when I say free, I don't mean price-wise, I mean sins. It's free of sins. So yeah, I was really excited about trying one of these. Also in Iceland we've had several pasta dishes, some sort of spaghetti bolognese with meatballs, that sort of dish, a chicken and tomato pasta, a fish pie, a paella risotto sort of style thing as well. So lots of really good dishes and lots of things that we can definitely try if we're in a rush, because I mean in this household there's a lot of times where we're all doing different things. So I'm teaching, mum's at school, dad's at work, that sort of stuff, and there's not a lot of time to eat all together during the week. But tonight my brother is coming round, so I'm assuming we won't be having microwave meals, we'll be having something that's cooked. So yesterday I made a pasta dish. Now I just used some normal fusilli pasta, and I cooked that as you normally would in the water, nothing changes there. And I fried up some mushrooms and pepper, yellow pepper, using this stuff. It's the Fry Light 1 calorie cooking spray, and it's completely and utterly free, so if you use this, no sins at all. We've got the extra virgin olive oil, we have the rapeseed oil, and we have the delicate butter flavour. So all of them we have lined up like troops in our cupboard. So yes, I fried the mushrooms and the peppers in one of them. I then grilled the bacon. You can see the grill is open behind me on our oven. And I grilled the bacon, so it was just stuck on the grill underneath it for about 3 minutes, flip it over for another 3 minutes or so, and then I just chopped it up. It means it doesn't use any cooking fats or anything like that, it's just nicely done. So I chopped that up, waited till all of those ingredients were cooked and cooled, and then I mixed together fat-free natural yogurt and paprika to make this kind of little sauce, but a little bit more flavoursome than just yogurt. Made the sauce and then tossed it all together basically, and it made a really, really lovely dish, and it was all free. So yeah, I'm astonished really about Slimming World and about the way that they put together their whole system with the free food and the healthy extras and the sins and all that sort of stuff, but so much stuff that you didn't realise could be free, including a fry-up. You can have a fry-up all free, but I will go into detail about that at some other point, because otherwise I'm just going to be raving about Slimming World for the next hour. So basically this video is just to update you on what I'm doing with my life, how I am controlling my eating, how I'm controlling my weight gain as well. I've obviously, as I said earlier, gone to the gym for the first time in a long time, and it was painful. So I'm definitely needing to get back into the swing of that, but I feel a little bit better, a little bit healthier, a little bit happier about the way that I'm going. I have lost a couple of pounds, which is really great, and I'm going to do another weigh-in tomorrow morning. I started this whole thing at 8 stone, 8.5 pounds, and I went down last week to 8 stone, 5.5 pounds. I'm not overly worried if I haven't changed. It's more about the physical appearance than it is about the numbers. It's about how I feel, about how I look, and I know before everyone starts yelling at me, looks are not everything, and I know that, absolutely, yes, but it's subjective, and it's about how you feel in yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make myself feel better about the way that I used to look and the way that I look now. I'm just trying to find the path to a better me, I suppose. And now, having just received a phone call from my dad midway through the filming, cheers Dad, I'm actually off to find myself a recipe for tonight. I did say my brother was coming round, and now my dad wants me to find a recipe that we can all eat together. So I'm going to go raid the fridges. So we've got lots of water and lots of cheese, but the cheese isn't actually for us, the cheese is for the barbecues that we've got coming up. This is yogurt, we've obviously got that. In here, little cupcakes, you can see. We actually made Slimming World cupcakes, which are only 2 cents per portion. Strawberries, raspberries, mushrooms. Mushrooms might be useful. We've got potatoes, we've got peppers, we've got a courgette, I think, and we've got fruit. Right, that's not very helpful. So we've got some mushrooms that need to be used because they had a best before of yesterday. some Diet Coke, some coconut water, and some, what is this? Diet lemonade. And they might be carrots. And some chili sauce. Great, okay, let's see what we can find inside. We have about 8 fridges in our house, by the way. Right. Let's have a look in here, shall we? I think that's the leftover from the curry noodles that we had. Quark, butter, fat-free natural yogurt, Thai green paste, demon strawberry yogurt, cheese again, too much cheese, butter, this is fruit, that's a mayo, light mayo, may I add, Wensleydale, bacon, parmesan, beetroot, oh, all sorts of fruit. So much fruit now, and all the salad stuff. Okay, so we have mushrooms. We have a ton of pasta. Right, let me grab myself my drink, and I'm going to find a recipe. Off we go. So this is our Slimming World booklet as well. So we've got all our recipes for Slimming World in here. Lamb moussaka, breakfast hash with poached eggs, tortilla with ham, pepper and watercress, blimey. Spicy prawn stir fry. We had prawns last night, so I'm not going to go with that. Mediterranean chicken and pasta salad. That sounds nice. Right, let's have a look at this. Dried pasta, yes. Red, yellow, green, yes. Cherry, yes. Cooked leftover chicken, no, but we could. Vinaigrette, we've got vinaigrette. We've got that, and no one likes parsley. This seems like a winner, guys. Ding, ding, ding. Mediterranean chicken and pasta salad. Great, okay. Yeah, sins per serving. None. Roasted beetroot, potato, green beans. Not fancying that. Bangers and mash. Swede. None of that. What is that? What is that? It's got no... Oh, it says knees. Maybe that's supposed to be bolognese, but it's been cut off. Who knows? Ultimate Slimming World burger. Hello. Sins per serving free. Got beef, onions, garlics, parsley, humble rolls. Gosh. Right, okay, so that was that. And then these are the ones. These are the frozen meals that we got from Iceland. We can basically remake them. Chicken and Mediterranean vegetable pasta. That's what it says. This one was meatballs and pasta and a spicy tomato sauce. So meatballs and pasta with spicy tomato sauce is the one that I had, which was very nice. This one, beef and red onion gravy with vegetable crush. Fish pie, I also had that as well. Wasn't great. Chicken paella apparently was very nice. So I think we've got a winner. I think it's going to be that Mediterranean pasta. There's also plenty of the recipes online that we haven't looked at yet. But this one here just looks like it should be pretty good. So there we go. Thanks, guys. You've helped me choose. And you can live in the fact that actually when I'm thinner, you guys helped. That's it. So I'm going to leave it here. I've got my Diet Coke. And I'm about to do a little bit of tidying up around the house before my lessons tonight. Put the air conditioning unit on because it's hot. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me on my journey through Slimming World. It's a little bit easier knowing that you've got people supporting you. And I think that's the good thing about me, Mum and Dad all doing it together as well. The fact that we're all doing it means that it's not just Mum doing it and me and Dad are going to go have a KFC. It just means we're all doing it together. And actually sharing my experience with you guys not only helps me because I feel like I've got a reason to carry on because it could help someone else. But also, yeah, it does help you guys because someone might be utterly confused about Slimming World and might want to start doing something to make a healthier lifestyle. I don't like the word diet, by the way. It's just creating a healthier lifestyle. But you may not know where to start, and I'm hoping that me openly talking about what I'm doing and what I'm eating might help someone else and encourage them to actually pay that little bit of extra money to push themselves towards a better them. So if that is you and I am helping, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I can help, and I'm absolutely thrilled to bits that you guys are following me on my healthy lifestyle journey. So keep liking, subscribe if you want to hear more about my journey, and I will keep you guys updated on my progress. So tomorrow is the weigh-in, and I'm going to endeavour to keep going to the gym. If you feel like you need to send me messages of encouragement, please do so. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube. I don't really mind. Just be like, yeah, keep going, you can do it. And the same for Mum and Dad as well, because they are also doing it with me. So thank you very much for joining me, and I can't wait to hear your reactions.